Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be going through a Vinyasa Sun Salutation flow and incorporating a few different variations in between. So Sun Salutations are a really great way to warm up and prepare your body for a deeper practice. So this is going to be a nice and simple flow, but hopefully by the end you feel really energized. So once you're ready, go ahead and come onto your mat. We'll start today's class in a child's pose. So bringing the big toes together, knees can be as wide as is comfortable. Allow your chest to sink towards the ground, bringing the forehead on the earth and extending the arms straight out in front of you. And go ahead and close the eyes, finding a few deep breaths here, really settling into your body. And bringing your awareness into this space. Noticing what you've brought onto your mat today. We'll take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, and sigh it out. Letting go of any unnecessary things you might be holding on to, maybe physically, mentally, or emotionally. And setting the intention to focus on yourself, focus on your own practice for these next 20 minutes. Go ahead and take 2 to 3 more rounds of breath here. And as you're ready, slowly opening the eyes and making your way up onto all fours. Coming into a tabletop position, making sure the shoulders are stacked above the wrists and hips are stacked above the knees. We'll begin with a few rounds of cats and cows here. So as you inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. And as you exhale, round through the spine, draw the chin to the chest. Inhale, lift the gaze, pressing firmly into the palms. And exhale, draw the shoulder blades apart. So keep moving through this flow at your own pace, allowing your movements to match with your breath. Finding a neutral spine here. And walking the hands a few inches up towards the front of the mat. Tuck the toes, send the hips back, coming into downward facing dog. And we'll go ahead and lift the left heel up off of the mat as you work on pressing the right heel down. And go ahead and switch, bending the right knee, straightening out the left leg, and switching. So keep moving here, pedaling out the feet, working the calves. And then once you're ready, sinking both heels down towards the mat. Then coming up high on the toes and walking towards the front of the mat, coming into a forward fold. Bend the knees here as much as you'd like, maybe bringing the ribs to rest on top of the thighs. And we'll interlace hands for opposite elbows, finding ragdoll pose. Allow the head and neck to hang heavy here. Maybe gently rock your body from side to side. Nod your head yes, shake your head no, releasing any tension in the neck. And then release your hands to the ground. And very slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, lift your upper body up, allowing the hands and arms to hang heavy. Coming all the way up to a standing position, allow the palms open towards the front of the mat, finding mountain pose, grounding down firmly through both feet, engaging the quads, bringing the low belly in towards the spine, and relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep inhale here, and exhale. And we'll start with a few rounds of half sun salutations. Bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, forward fold, hinging from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, finding a flat back, maybe bringing hands to the shins. And forward fold, releasing the head and neck. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands come to heart center. One more time here. Inhale, reach the arms up, elongating the spine. And exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift, finding a flat back. Keep the gaze soft. Exhale, release the hands. And inhale, reach yourself all the way up. Hands come to heart center as you exhale. And moving through this once more. Inhale, extend the arms up overhead. And exhale, forward fold, hinging from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, lifting the gaze slightly. And exhale, release. Inhale, root to rise. Sweep the arms all the way up. Palms come to touch overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Releasing the hands along the sides, coming into mountain pose. We'll move through a Sun A here. Inhale, extend the arms overhead. Exhale as you fold forward. Inhale, finding a flat back. Exhale, palm the mat and step back to plank pose, pressing down firmly into the palms, drawing the shoulder blades apart. Then bending the knees, coming down all the way to the belly. Inhale, lift yourself up for cobra. Exhale, release, tuck the back toes, send the hips back, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels. As you exhale, drop the heels towards the right side of the mat. Inhale, lift the heels towards the center. As you exhale, dropping the heels towards the left side of the mat. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, pressing both heels down. Inhale, step to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll find this once more. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palm the mat, step it back to plank. Option to come onto your knees or shift your body weight forward, bending the elbows, coming into chaturanga. Inhale, either cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, rolling over the toes, downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift the heels up, bend the knees, step or jump to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the arms up, palms come to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Releasing the hands along the sides. We'll move into a Sun B now. As you inhale, sink the hips down and back, bending the knees, coming into chair pose, Utkatasana. Extending the arms up overhead, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, forward fold, straightening out the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, palm the mat, step it back to plank. Either dropping the knees or moving through chaturanga. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, rolling over the toes, downward facing dog. Bring the right knee close into the chest and step the right foot forward in between both hands, coming into warrior one, spinning on the outer edge of the back foot. Lifting the arms up towards the sky, keeping the core engaged. Then bringing the hands back down, bringing the right foot back, coming into chaturanga. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Come back to your intention. Drawing the left knee into the chest and stepping the left foot forward, spinning on the outer edge of the right foot, lifting the arms, warrior one. Placing the hands back down, framing the front foot, stepping the left foot back to meet the right, moving into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come up high on top of the toes, bend the knees, step or jump to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees, chair pose, lift the arms up. Exhale, bring hands to heart center, straighten out the legs. We'll move through this once more. Sink the hips down for chair pose. Extend the arms straight up. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, forward fold, straightening out the legs, relax the head and neck. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, palm the mat, step it back to plank. Moving through chaturanga, finding your back bend, meeting in downward facing dog. Take one breath here. Stepping the left foot forward, lifting the arms up for warrior one, keeping the hips squared towards the front of the mat. Placing the hands back down, bringing the left foot back, moving into chaturanga, lifting for your back bend, rolling over the toes, downward facing dog. This time stepping the right foot forward, lifting the arms up, warrior one. Bringing the low belly in towards the spine and relaxing the shoulders away from the ears, keeping the back leg strong. Release the hands back to the mat, step the right foot back. Moving through chaturanga, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Bend the knees and hop or step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up for chair pose, bending the knees. Standing back up, bringing the hands to heart center. Inhale, extend the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, palm the mat, and jump back into chaturanga. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, rolling over the toes. Check in with the breath. We'll move through a Vinyasa variation here. On an inhale, lifting the right leg up, keeping the toes flexed. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest. Inhale, lift the leg, point the toes. Exhale, knee to chest, and then step the right foot forward. Sweep the arms up for a high lunge. Keep the back leg strong. Core is nice and engaged. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Plant the hands down, step the right foot back, move through chaturanga. Inhale for your back bend, and exhale, downward facing dog. Keeping the breath going. On an inhale, extend the left leg up, flexing the toes. Exhale, drawing the knee into the chest. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, knee to chest, step the left foot forward, sweep the arms up, high lunge. Plant the hands down, step the left foot back, moving into chaturanga. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands come through heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, hinge from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, palm the mat, and jump back to chaturanga. Inhale for your back bend, and exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and lift the right leg here. Bend the knee, stacking the hips, drawing the heel towards the glutes. We'll find circles here with the knees for 1, 2, 3, and switching directions for 4, 5, and 6. Go ahead and extend the right leg. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, draw the right foot forward, stepping the foot in between both hands. Coming into warrior 2, spinning the arms to the sides, back foot parallel with the back of the mat. Sinking deeper into the right leg, take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, find reverse warrior, bringing the left hand to the back of the leg, right bicep to ear. Spin the hands down, step the right foot back, coming into plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. From here, lift the left leg, bend the knee, drawing circles with the knee for 1, 2, 3, and switch for 4, 5, and 6. Extend the left leg straight up. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, step the left foot forward, spinning into warrior 2. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears, sinking deeper into the left leg. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, finding reverse warrior. Bringing the right hand along the right leg, and then spinning the hands down, stepping the foot back, coming into plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, rolling over the toes, downward facing dog. From here, we'll step the left foot forward, facing the side of the mat. Bringing the hands to the hips and coming all the way up to standing. Bringing the toes in slightly and the heels outwards. Take a deep inhale here, lengthen through the spine, through the crown of your head. And as you exhale, fold forward, hinging from the hips. Release the hands to the earth. And then bringing the hands directly underneath the hips, between the feet. Release the head and neck to the ground. And you can interlace the peace fingers and the thumb around the big toe, bend the elbows, and draw your head closer towards the floor. Keep lifting the hips up towards the sky, bringing the weight into the balls of the feet. Once you're ready, bring your hands back to the hips and slowly make your way back up. Heel toe the feet in. And then once you're ready, sink the hips down, coming into Malasana Yoga Squat, bringing hands in prayer to the heart. Pressing the elbows against the knees to open up both of the hips. And then bringing the fingertips along the sides and allowing your head and neck to hang heavy here. Keep pressing the arms into the knees. And then slowly make your way back up. Come to sit on the glutes, turning to face the front of your mat. Once you're in a seated position, bringing the soles of the feet on the ground, and slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, using your core, lower yourself all the way down onto your back. Letting your head and neck be the last thing to touch the mat. And once you're there, go ahead and bring the knees over towards the right side and then over towards the left. So just dropping the knees to either side, resetting the spine. And check in with your breath. Begin to draw the knees into the chest, wrapping your arms around the legs, bringing your forehead to your knees. And gently rock from side to side. Bringing your feet back down, and then extending the legs for Savasana, our final resting pose. Allow yourself to take up as much space here as you need. Allowing the arms to rest along the side with the palms face up. Relaxing the shoulders and relaxing the facial muscles. And allow yourself to rest here after doing all of that amazing hard work. Take this time to rest your body and your mind. Slowly begin to bring awareness back into your body, finding small movements in the wrists and the ankles, And extending the arms overhead, pointing the toes, getting a full body stretch. Bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet on the ground. Roll over to one side and gently prop yourself up into a comfortable seated position. And keeping the eyes still closed. And just notice how you feel in your physical body and in your mental space. We'll bring our hands to heart center. As always, finding gratitude and love towards yourself for making time to come onto your mat in practice. Bring the thumb to the third eye as we bow our heads. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.